because now I worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch your chest. What is wrong with our character? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, alright. I walk home with Sayuri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayuri is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to... I mean... Sayuri fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What do you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me in the spot here. She's just asking, are you gonna date her or me? Please tell me which one. I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayuri. I would walk home with Yuri. I'm sorry, Sayuri. You're a good girl, but I'm sorry. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Goes doki doki. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admit it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayuri? I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Ha ha! I died. Oh no, that's not good, right? Like, the one thing I'm scared about this game is just like, if I choose a girl, all the other girls are gonna like attack me for not picking them. That's what I'm afraid of. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows what will happen? All the fucking girls go nuts. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna try my best to please, Yuri, so... Alright, we got all the words there. Okay. Aw, man! I'm the last one here again! Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah! She's not you know, I was speculating in the last part, like, Monika's aware of the game. I think she's aware of the game because she kept mentioning save the game before you continue. I think she's aware of the game. That's kind of freaking me out. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't all for you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out for the festival too. Ugh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. I like how in the last part she was like, I don't want to do the festival. Ugh, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part in the festival, but the whole day of the school we just get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. That sounds a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually fight squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people! I didn't say I didn't like it! Besides, what do you mean by, you of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Monika! Her pose! Damn it! That's not how you say my name at all. Oh! Thank you, Midnight! I appreciate it! Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Monika's aware of the game. That makes no sense in translation. So the English translation of this game? Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayuri's sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri? I wave a hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows herself a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody. Well, alright, if you say so. Is she jealous? Is that why she's not doing that? Oh god, she's jealous, right? And she's upset because, like, we're not spending time with her anymore? Oh no! I worriedly glance at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she knows anything about Sayuri recently? Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Jessica, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayuri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. But she's the... What? She's the vice president, you're the president, you work together, wouldn't you notice something? Oh my god, okay, well... Monika peers across the room with Sayuri, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Jessica. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she's really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. If it's important to me too, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. Also, I care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just having a hard time bringing up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Jessica. Me? How on earth would that come to a conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayuri talks about you more than anyone else, you know, because she has a crush on us. I think that was freaking obvious. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything now. It's not any different now than it has always been. God damn it, why did she pose like that? You're so funny, Jessica. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget about what I just said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright? Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Yo, our girl's watching us right now. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. Oh god, alright. So it wouldn't be hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willing to share it in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayuri. Sayuri? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. Sorry! I didn't mean to say something stupid. Oh my god, if this girl wasn't yandere, I would say she's really cute. Like, seriously, god damn it, why is she yandere? It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayuri and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading it a little too much? Jessica, the world is full of meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayuri's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on her outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head. Oh no! I know what that means! Is Sayuri depressed? Is that why they said in the warning, if you're depressed or have anxiety, don't play this game? Sayuri has depression, right? Oh shit! That makes a lot of sense because her personality is so like bubbly and she's just like always happy all the time, but like, oh no! Oh no! But, oh no, I feel really bad now, and then we're supposed to be her best friend and we kind of just said, hey, we like Yuri! Oh no, I feel terrible! Oh no! And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel somewhat concerned for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware of were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I keep forgetting that our character's a dude, but it's supposed to be me, okay? Let's just pretend we're not a dude. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Oh, I'm so manly and straight. I understand my feelings. That's what this character is saying. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't you do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's! Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way back to the closet. Why does everyone go into the closet? Can I ask that too? Like, why does everybody in this game go to the closet? Is there like a demon portal there? What the fuck? I follow and watch her retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf and kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri's hands me the water pitcher and then fetches the electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Why are you staring at her legs, dude? Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? We're just, Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounded to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. She's just like, where are you going with my man? Yuri, you're taking my boyfriend. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monika, please mind your own business for once. She's like, bitch! Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involving Jessica in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's just go, Jessica. Woo! But damn, Yuri just stood up to Monika. I'm proud, actually. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Wow, she actually stood up to her. Holy shit. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that. Jessica, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away, but you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns into a rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate for me something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of a friend would do that? Friend, you say? Oh dear. Yuri lifts her head. Jessica, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. That was kind of sweet. That was actually really sweet. Jessica, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed? I'm doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I want to try to express myself a little bit more. Good for you, girl! I know it's a horror game, but I'm proud of you, Yuri! It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Jessica. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Jessica, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. Is it because of her boobs? Is that what's happening right now? I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. I wonder why she has back pain. Hey guys, you guys want to know like why she has back pain? Because I have no fucking idea. It's most likely because your posture, right? Yeah, your posture. That's probably why you're just hunching over reading shit. That's the reason why your back hurts all the time, right? I'm sure it's not because of your huge tits. Yep, okay. Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayuri's candy raider. I take it, since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Oh no! I can't see you too well. Yuri slides closer to our shoulders, and our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? She's touching me! Oh my god! Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me a teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest. What is wrong with our character? Oh my god. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. Why did you let Yuri hold the book, you fucking clown? Oh my god. What an idiot. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the peaches. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. You no need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Jesus, at least one of them was thinking. Are you sure? Of course. Oh no, another CG! She looks cute though! Why do you have to be yandere, dude? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. I'm surprised that she didn't, like, get all shy and whatever when we're putting the chocolate into her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Jessica? Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all that was. If that's all it was, I wasn't trying to, like, make you my girlfriend or anything. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. Why is it so descriptive? My god. But it's different this time. I take the chocolates and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Monica ruins everything! Oh dear god. Okay, everyone! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Jessica, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? You can stop flirting with her and flirt with me, right? That's what she's thinking. Yeah, of course.
That's it!
Okay, thanks!
Come on.
The spell is abruptly broken. Oh, I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we're hastily cleaning up without so much of a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Oh dear god. Okay, it's time to read our very nice poem that we wrote. So, let me just save, first of all. And, let's start with Yuri, because, you know, we wrote the poem for her, so hopefully she'll fucking like it. Jessica, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's a wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really an example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you never shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not that I really had a choice.
What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly.
Jessica, during lunchtime, I eat by myself.
Oh no, no wonder she's yawning! And she's lonely. Dear God.
Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always had books with me. You can say that I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just want, you would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day.
That's actually really sweet and sad at the same time. Oh no! Oh no! I actually really like Yuri now. Like, I really like her. I'm just scared of what she's gonna fucking do later.
You know, all those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Jessica. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal.
Oh no, precious child! What the fuck? I feel bad for her now.
I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Jessica. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you always treated me like anyone else.
Ah, Yuri! Oh no! Poor girl!
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping that I would make friends, and I would say I have gotten at least one success, wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Yuri puts her head down in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do! Let me get it for you.
Oh, she's so cute there. Oh no! Can't she just stay like this, like a cinnamon bun, and not go yandere? That'd be nice. Okay, beach. Marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface, under the clear blue sky, and exposed of bliss. But breath... Oh my god, I can't read her fucking handwriting, dude. Can I scroll down? Jesus. But breath... Gray, rolling clouds, and endless enigma. The easiest wood to get lost is the way everyone can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tides come. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will sudden wave sands you crashing down in a blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where the toes are squished in the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turned back, I abandon my peace and adote at the shore. Defied forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. So is that supposed to mean like you're gonna die and then go back into Earth?
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorically approach to it.
You say it like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I... Well, it was amusing that we wrote something similar in such a different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again.
Oh, okay.
I suppose it's better to compare differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay then, let's go with Monika, because she's also freaking me out right now too. Hi Jessica, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in the club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. So, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha ha ha! Oh god. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. She's like, yeah, I'm totally not jealous. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's a totally different person when she picks up the pen. Yeah, I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in her head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Oh, dear Lord, she's jealous. She's doing the fucking pose, and she's like, you're into her. You don't like me anymore. I wish I was your girlfriend. I'm kind of afraid of Monika now. Like, I was scared of Yuri, but I'm kind of scared of Monika more. You're completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? She's doing that. She has a boyfriend, so you can't really date her. You should date me, though. Yeah, a fictional one, anyway. Monika kind of whispers the last part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Please don't kill me, thank you. The lady who knows everything. The old tale tells of the lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift to the sky, victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim of the star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of wind. That sounds kind of sad. What the hell? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to be too philosophical or anything, but it's kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put
thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. You just caught that on now, MC! Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, wouldn't it really have anything to do with, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better I think you know better than anyone else. She's fucking aware of the game! She knows that- oh no! She knows that we're a real person! Not everyone's a two-dimensional character. You would know that better than anyone else. Yikes! She knows that this is a game. Oh no! You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus on more than anything that went in. They want to focus on everything that went into it, and things can work out. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Monica, why? Thanks for listening! So, Ray, tell me about yourself. You're the murderer, huh? What do you want to know? I don't know. Everything? Something? Why don't you ask me something specific? Okay! Alright! Oh, that's a CG. I know I have to still blur it, but that's a CG. Okay. Her arm is